We are delighted to have Moeen Ali joining us live. Moeen, how excited are you for the 100 to start?
Yeah, absolutely pumped. I think it's obviously something new, and I know all the players are looking forward to it, and we just want the crowds in and things like that. Just to play in front of a Birmingham crowd for me personally would be amazing. But yeah, it's amazing. It's going to be hopefully an amazing comp that we can all enjoy, and after I think a tough year and a half now, I think it'd be the right thing for cricket lovers.
Yeah, we're going to have a look at your squad, actually. And there's some very young players in there. Does that put a lot of extra responsibility on you, Moeen?
No, I think it's very exciting, actually. I think, when you're a young player, I think young players bring a lot of energy, and there's no sort of baggage, or there's less thinking. And I think this game would probably need a bit of that, to be honest with you. And just young players tend to express themselves without any sort of worry or any baggage or anything like that. So, we went for more like local players, guys who are going to be in 2-3 years' time, hopefully to carry this Birmingham Phoenix side forward. And we just thought, it'd be great for the English game and English players to bring them through, and hopefully produce England players through this.
Yeah, you've gone for 3 good young English batsmen there, Mo. You've got a brilliant overseas one in Kane Williamson. Good person to learn from, but also what's it going to be like captaining someone like Kane Williamson?
Yeah, it has actually crossed my mind, to captain one of the best captains out there right now, and has been over a long period of time. But I know he's a very humble sort of person, and he's very easy to get on with, and I'm sure he's obviously played under the captains before. And for me personally, I feel I can learn a lot from him as a captain, as a person. And he will always bring, I think, different ideas. The Kiwis generally do that. They always think outside the box, and we always feel like we're behind them in that sort of thing. So I'm really excited to play with him and learn from him, and hopefully learn a lot from him.
One thing the captains will have to decide, and it's a bit of a quirk in the playing regulations, is 5 balls or 10 balls. How will you decide that? Is that just if someone's going well, you keep them on for 10 balls, but then the batters may get used to them?
Yeah, I mean, it is a tricky one. I think early on we'll have to identify who's our X-factor type of bowler. I know we have Zampa, Shaheen Shafridi, who the 2 guys that really pop out. There's Pat Brown, who I know from Worcester, who can be outstanding actually in those situations. So I think you got to be a bit flexible. I think you can't just have one guy set all the time. You got to have maybe 3-4 guys who, on that day, on that particular time, you'll have to turn to, I guess.
Moeen, promising news yesterday about the roadmap out of lockdown, and that's even better news because Edgbaston's such a wonderful place to play, isn't it? Especially if there's fans there.
Yeah, it is probably the best in the country, in my opinion, in terms of the noise and the way the crowds. It's probably one of the reasons why Finals Day in T20 Blast is always there as well. So the crowd is generally fantastic there, and we're really looking forward to that. And it's something that we really need, and we've actually based our team around playing at Edgbaston as well, with the type of bowlers we've gone for and the batters that we have as well. So it's really exciting, and it's a great place to play cricket generally, but to be from Birmingham and to play there and represent Birmingham Phoenix is fantastic.
And you're flying back out to India later this week. There was a bit of confusion when you left the Test squad, and Joe Root and Chris Silverwood, they've apologised to you for that. Is that all sorted now from your point of view?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much sorted straight away. I think Rooty, he messaged me and rang me straight away. He felt Rooty really well, and it was an honest mistake, as he would have said. And these things happen. Like I just wanted to get home really, and obviously it was my time. And for me, it's about spending time with my family, the little time that I have with my family, and then refreshing and going back out. So yeah, it was, for me, it was done straight away. I think you just move on from these things. I think some people can make it a bigger thing than it actually is, and when you're actually in it and involved, it's not a big deal really.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Are you feeling refreshed and ready to go?
Yeah, I was fine, to be honest. It wasn't really the rest as much that I needed. I did have a pretty tough tour in terms of with having COVID, and then doing 14 days in Sri Lanka and then another 6 days, like 3 days after in India. Then obviously not playing the first Test match, playing the second one. doing okay. I mean, obviously got wickets and a few runs at the end, but I think I could have and should have bowled a bit better. I think if I had played a bit, I would have. But yeah, it was a lot. A lot went on actually in that month and a half. So it was nice just to, I think, get out, and it's only a short break, and to get back in there with the one day boys would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's great news. Moeen, thank you.